Yeah. Shawn B. Stoller, I'm back in the building, huh? Back in the building. You know, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, I listened to, first I listened to Hiss by Megan Thee Stallion. Then I listened to, the next day I listened to Bigfoot by Nicki Minaj. So we gonna get into it, man. We gonna get into it. The thing of it is, right? When it comes to diss records, right? And this is the thing, though. I'm all about the music, man. I don't want to hear people talking about, oh, I don't want to see two girls dissing and I don't want to see girls going at each other. Nah, bro, this is hip hop, man. This is the rap game, man. You feel me? So I love to see battle on wax. I love to see females, guys, whoever battle on wax. You feel me? They battling on this microphone. They battling who can come up with the most creative way of challenging each other. You feel me? So I want to make this very clear. What I'm talking about is the music, man. You feel me? I don't want to hear people talking about, oh, they shouldn't be battling. Oh, man, I ain't trying to hear that. This is rap, bro. This hip hop, whatever you want to call it today, right? This is what this was built on. You feel me? Battling in the park, battling, you feel me? Battling each other, seeing who the dopest. That's what I want to hear. You feel me? You know? And so when I think about Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, well, before we get started, right? Before we get started, I got to do a disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm here for all the music, all the, them shenanigans based around the music and, who better than who. I'm down for all that. But what I'm not down for is somebody going to, you know, Megan Thee Stallion mother's grave site and disrespecting it. I was on X a little bit earlier today, right? And I was trying to figure out why was it looked like these girls was twerking on something. And I looked down, it looked like it was the grave site. And then come to find out later on, it's supposed to have been Megan Thee Stallion mother grave site. Man, that's completely disrespectful. I'm not here for that. You feel me? That's very disrespectful, poor taste. And I want to say this, right? I believe Nicki Minaj or some of her followers or whoever, that kind of spoke on her behalf. If she didn't write this herself, I did see something on X where she was saying that Nicki Minaj was stating that she's completely against anybody disrespecting the grave site, you know what I'm saying? Let alone Megan Thee Stallion mother grave site, you feel me? So right off the back, man, I want to make this very clear. We not here for that, bro. And hit that like button as y'all come on in and support the channel. You feel me? Definitely hit that like button. We about to get into it. We're going to have a good conversation, but we're going to keep some realness with it too, though. But hit that like button as you come on in. You feel me? We're going to get into it tonight, huh? Hit that like button. You step on into Shawn B. Stoller channel, you got to hit that like button. You feel me? But with that being said, right, when I listened to that Hiss record by Megan Thee Stallion, right, to me, it really wasn't a diss record. She threw a few shots at Nicki. I give you that, right? With that Hiss record, she threw a few slugs at Nicki. Megan Thee Stallion did, but it wasn't a complete diss record. You feel me? When I hear the song Nas, that Ether song that Nas made towards Jay-Z, that was a diss record. So when I listen to Hiss, yeah, she Megan Thee Stallion threw a few lugs at Nicki Minaj, but it wasn't a complete diss record, right? So I'm not actually going to count that as a diss record in my eyes. You feel me? In my opinion. But it was enough to get Nicki activated. You feel me? And I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I like some of Megan's stuff, but I'm more of a Nicki fan because she gave me way more body of work that I like. You feel me? But the thing of it is, right? The thing of it is that with the Hiss record, she was talking about parlay and you know what I'm saying, or folks talking on her, her body count, who she sleep with. For me personally, that's not important. I can care less what you do in your bedroom. You know what I mean? As a grown man, that ain't my business. You feel me? You ain't laying up with me, so I can care less. But it's good for bars, though. You feel me? But with that Hiss record, I liked it, but it was more of a record to me. You feel me? It wasn't really a diss record. It was more of, okay, I'm gonna throw a few shots at you, throw a few lugs at you, and see if you bite. And with Nicki Minaj, she heard a couple of them songs. I mean, excuse me, she heard the record, the His record, and was like, oh, okay, well, get up on your good foot. Get up on your good foot. So I just think with the Megan Thee Stallion record, it was decent. I wouldn't say that was a complete diss record though. You feel me? I would say it's more so of a warm up, right? More than anything, it was more of a warm up. She threw a few lugs out there. Okay, okay, I got it. But I just felt like, okay, this is just a teaser to see what Nicki gonna do. And sure enough, Nicki bid on it, right? And she came with the Bigfoot record. Now, right off the back, when I heard the beat to Bigfoot, it wasn't a banger to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? One of the dope things, or one of the great things I like about good diss records, is the beat. So when Nicki Minaj responded back on Bigfoot, I can tell you right off the top, the beat I didn't like. I understand, she wrote it in a short time span. I get all that. You feel me? But at the same time, I gotta be able to bob my head to it. You know what I mean? I gotta be like this. Okay, all right. But when soon as the beat come on, it's kind of it's all right. It's all right. It wasn't moving me the way I wanted to be moved. You feel me? And so with the Bigfoot record that Nicki Minaj did, right? She threw a few slugs out there. I'm not gonna lie, but one thing I like about Nicki Minaj diss record more than anything is it's a true diss record. You know who she's talking about. She's not sending subliminals. She ain't saying, it could have been this, it would have been that, da 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 da. No, she didn't do none of that. Nicki, and that's what I like. I feel like when you coming at somebody, you just gonna let it go. And with Nicki Minaj, she let it go. That Bigfoot record, one thing I give her more than anything, because we're going to talk about it, right? But one thing I give Nicki Minaj more than Megan Thee Stallion is that Nicki came direct and gave her a real gut shot with the record, with the Bigfoot. You know exactly who she was talking about. It wasn't no confusion. It wasn't a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that. Nah, 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 nah. We're going to go directly. I'm talking to you. You feel me? So, in the sense of battle rap, in this, of a diss rap, I should say, more than a battle, right? Because I'm not sure if it's a battle yet. We'll see though. But more of a diss record, Nicki Minaj definitely put it down. You feel me? You know exactly what it was. She wasn't sending no subliminals. You know exactly who she talking to. I like that. That's a real diss record. Now, when I go through the record, right, I felt like she had a couple of points, lying on your dead mama. Your dead mama. She was saying that line. Okay, okay, okay. But overall, it was very lackluster. Very lackluster when it comes to the diss record that Nicki Minaj did. The Bigfoot record, to me, it was okay. I'm not saying it's horrible, but it was a very lackluster record. Very lackluster uh execution of the song. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for a little bit more than just a couple of, lines that we kind of already know about Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because way before Nicki was talking about Megan Thee Stallion body count and who she slept with and who this, that, it was all over social media prior to that. So for me personally, I looked at it like, what Nicki did, she had a couple of good shots in there when she said, "Get up on your good foot." You know what I'm saying? And at the bar, you know what I'm saying? So she hit her with a few good little, light jabs. But I guess you could say this is Nicki Minaj warm up this song, I would say. That's the way I take it. You know what I mean? So I just think that I really wasn't pleased. And when I say lackluster, if you're not familiar with what that word is, Google it. But it's basically saying it's not inspired or uninspiring. You know what I mean? Lackluster. So it was very lackluster. And then piggyback to Megan Thee Stallion, the Hiss record was very lackluster as well. See, both of these records to me were mid, very mid. You feel me? It's like you in the weed dispensary and they say we got the mid section and we got the loud section. It was over in the mid section. Both records to me were very mid. I will say Megan Thee Stallion record wasn't so much of a diss, but more of an actual record. And then with Nicki Minaj, her record was more of a diss record. So for me personally, it was very lackluster. You feel me? It was more of, okay, I get where you going, okay, but I'm not really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the execution more so on Nicki Minaj side, I was expecting a whole lot more for her to kick. You know what I mean? For her to really come in and do her 1-2 and really just go in and unload on Megan. But she did say, she waiting for Meg, excuse me, waiting for Megan Thee Stallion to respond, and I guess she's supposed to come back with something else. So I guess you can look at it like this. When you think of the Drake and the Meek Mills, when Drake put out the first record, basically the warm up record. I guess this is what Nicki Minaj is doing in the same sense of that. I just expected a little bit more from Nicki, though. Be honest with you, because the Hiss record that Megan did, it was more of an actual record and just threw little shots at Nicki Minaj. But when Nicki dropped hers, you knew exactly what it was. It was a diss record. So me personally, the diss record Nicki Minaj did was very lackluster. Like it was just uninspiring. It didn't really hit. You feel me? Now, maybe she did it like that on purpose. So she did say she waiting for Megan to apologize to her. And if she don't, we're going to find out what else she got in store. But I just felt like I was expecting a lot more from Nicki. You know what I'm saying? For her to come with the monster record years ago, for her to even on I don't want no frauds. You feel me? Even a few slugs she threw at Remy, and everybody know, at least most people know how they feel about the Sheet the Wet record against Nicki. You feel me? I feel like Remy definitely got her on that record. You know what I'm saying? Because Nicki Minaj didn't have the same energy that she has for Megan as she did not have for Remy Ma. So I give Remy Ma that though. Remy definitely won that battle. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like with the Nicki Minaj record, it was very lackluster, and I was expecting a whole lot more. You feel me? And I just think that because she is a wordsmith in the sense of when she write her raps, she pen her raps, and you know what I mean. You expect the double entendres, and you feel me. Give me that game. You know what I mean. I figured she would give me something similar to what Drake say on Back to Back. He was like, "Now your trigger fingers turn into Twitter fingers." I was expecting something similar to that from Nicki Minaj in a sense, but of course her own original way. I'm not asking her to be Drake. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying for her to come with something, double entendres and just something, you like, man, when you hear it, you like, oh my goodness. You feel me? And I'm not the only one that feel that way because when I'm on X, I see a lot of comments. I seen a lot of comments where people were displeased with the Nicki Minaj diss. So to me, this make me think about Megan even more. Now it's kind of open for Megan. So if Megan come back with a real solid record, like a real solid diss record towards Nicki, I can see people looking at Megan like, okay, she can be that one. But at the same time, can Megan come with that type of record? You feel me? Is Megan Thee Stallion? Is she? Does she have the capability to put that type of masterpiece together? Because for you to beat Nicki, let's take away the record sales. I'm not even here to talk about because we all know, the record sales is a whole nother level. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the lyrics, coming with the lyrics and being clever and witty with it. You feel me? Double entendres on top of tendres. You feel me? Can Megan bring that type of, weaponry with her lyrics? And I don't know if she have it in her like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, one thing Nicki Minaj did say that I agree with when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion, she is kind of one dimensional with her rapping style. I mean, just think about how she first came in the game and how she is today. Her rap style is still the same. She hasn't really switched up the flow. Me and a couple of coworkers a few months back, we kind of had a lightweight, disagreement about it when I was talking about Megan Thee Stallion. I was like, I like some of her records, but she kind of like the baby. You feel me? They don't really switch their flow up. And when you think about Nicki Minaj, that's why a lot of people like me is very displeased with the Bigfoot record because we expecting a different, her to give us them different flows and just cadence, and she kind of tapped in a little bit. So maybe she waiting to see what Megan going to do. But I just felt like it was very lackluster on Nicki's side with the Bigfoot record. I just wasn't pleased. The beat I didn't like. I'm gonna tell you right off top, I did not like the beat. But with Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like it's kind of open for her to take, for her to take a real good jab at Nicki. But do she really have that capability? I was watching a few people earlier. Actually, no, yesterday. DJ Academics was talking about, right now Megan has the ability to really, knock down Nicki. And I'm like, yeah, it's a possibility, but at the same time, do she have that arsenal? Do Megan Thee Stallion have that type of arsenal for her to be able to come up with that material? Or do she need a ghostwriter for it? I don't know. You feel me? Hit that like button as you come on in, support the channel. That's all I ask of thee. And let's see who we got a comment in here, huh? You don't have to switch your flow. You just have to have a flow. Trina Snow has proven herself. Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing, right? Yeah, you don't have to switch the flow, but I just feel like when you're going up against a juggernaut like Nicki Minaj, you gotta give me more than just what you normally used to do, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? If Megan really want to be able to really come at the throne, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like with that Bigfoot record, Nicki really exposed herself where, it's right now it's up for grabs. So if Megan can really come with that real diss record, you feel me, and really have me having people head bobbing like undeniable, she really can be doing something right now. You feel me? So that's my whole thing about it. So yeah, you don't have to switch the flow, but you gotta come. If you're gonna keep the same flow, you gotta give me more than what you normally do. You feel me? Or be more wittier with it. You feel me? And that's my whole thing about it. You know, you gotta be more witty. You gotta come with the entendres. I mean, you're gonna have to come with it. You can't just give me the same old body yaddy yaddy type flow. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta really go in. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. And it's like, I think that's why a lot of people are so, displeased with the Nicki, because they know that Nicki has those different styles in her. She has that ability in her, but it didn't show on this one, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that if it was ever a time for somebody to really test Nicki, is right now. You feel me? Unless Nicki come back, like she said, what, in 48 hours? Unless Nicki come back and with a back-to-back type record, it's over. Let me say, okay, I agree, but Nicki can't recover from this, and now people will reach out to Megan and Ghostwrite. You know what? Hey, I mean, unfortunately, the game is the game. You feel me? The game is the game, and I just think that this is part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Ghostwriting is part of the game, unfortunately. It is what it is. But if you feel like you that great, hey man, you can have whoever you want writing your stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you come with that undeniable, it won't even matter. You can have 20 ghostwriters. But if I get in that booth, or you know what I'm saying, you come in there and you make that back-to-back type record, man, it's over. It wouldn't even matter how many ghostwriters you have. If you could drop something similar to that. And I'm not saying, for Nicki to come to beat Drake or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you come with that undeniable hit, you mean it's a hit record and you dissing on the record too, directly at the person, it'll be over. It wouldn't matter how many ghostwriters you have. You feel me? Because think about it. When Drake dropped that back to back, I think Meek Mills he put out another 3 records after that. Didn't Nobody was checking it out. They wasn't looking for Meek Mills after that. After Drake dropped that back to back, it was over. He probably had way more, you know what I'm saying, slugs in the chopper, but it didn't matter. You feel me? Everybody felt like you lost. It's over, man. You know what I mean? Just sit back and enjoy the show. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? The queen is, you know what I'm saying? She opened herself up. So unless this is like a play that she was planning on doing, I don't know. Yeah, true. Tupac, yeah, Tupac didn't have a flow. He had one note. But you know what? Let's be honest. If you want to talk about Tupac, right? Tupac was the feeling type rapper. Tupac was never the guy that come with the super lyrical and double entendres, but you felt what he said. See, a lot of people get confused with Tupac. Tupac, he wasn't like Biggie. Biggie do come with the metaphors. I give Biggie that, but with Tupac, when he said it, you felt like what he was saying was real, whether he was lying or not. It just he had that energy. Other rappers have to come with the metaphors. He wasn't a metaphor guy like that, but you felt like when he was rapping to you, you know what I'm saying? Just like, dear mama, even though you was a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. So it just made you feel what he was saying. He was a feel rapper. You feel me? It wasn't so much of coming with the lyrical miracles. But yeah, but that hit him up. That was just a disrespectful record, man. Maybe that Megan's Law. Uh, see, I just think that it just don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? It don't hit the same. But I do like that Megan record though. I like it a lot though. But I wouldn't call it a diss record though. The Megan record is actually a real record, and she threw a few shots in there. You know what I'm saying? So now, what can Megan come up with now? You feel me? That's the difference right now. Megan has to come up with that. Come with that one, because now you said if anybody tests you, right? When Nicki said, Nicki, you know what Nicki did? She threw out the Bigfoot. So she testing you. So what you want to do, Megan? Now we want to find out what Megan gonna do. You feel me? Because now the ball is in Megan court. What you gonna do? You gonna apologize or you finna come with that ether? You feel me? You gonna come with that ether and say, nah, take that. Okay, she was okay to make Nikki stand. Okay, stand up. All right, and come out with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was trash. I agree. I was very displeased. You know what I'm saying? It was very lackluster. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to completely say it's trash because I did like a few lines in the Nicki Minaj song, but it was. I was expecting a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? Yep, disappointed. Yep. Exactly. Disappointed. I was very disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just expecting her to give me that, you feel me? Give me the Nikki that we know her for. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? You say Roman, okay, you know, you can't control Roman. Well, give me the Roman then. Don't give me Roman noodle. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Give me that real, give me that. So I just think that that's why I say right now, if Megan really truly want to take over, this is the time right now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Megan got that killer instinct in her. You know what I mean? Because for you to take the crown, you gotta, hey, like they say, for you to be the king, for you to be the queen, you gotta take down the queen or king. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that killer instinct inside of you and saying, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I see she wounded right now. Let's finish her off. You know, finish him. You know what I'm saying? So lyrically, she has the position right now. You know what I mean? She has Nikki. I mean, excuse me, Megan has the position right now to really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Megan take over her. Okay. There's no, yeah. Well, I mean, let's be real though. No matter what happens with this battle, right? No matter what happened with this battle, you can't take away the work that Nikki put in. That's cemented. You know what I'm saying? That's cemented, so it doesn't even matter at this point. This is just more of, I would say, more of a legacy type thing for Nikki, and this is can be a legacy builder for Megan Thee Stallion. You feel me? This could really help Megan really get to that next level because Nikki even said it. This is going to get you the most publicity you ever had, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? So now that everybody is looking at you, what you gonna do with it? Like you say, I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? So now it's all about what Megan gonna do with it. See, you know, everybody can shoot when ain't nobody paying attention. When nobody's paying attention, most people play their best play, you know, their best sport, or but you know, they shoot the best when nobody's paying attention to them. But when all the lights is on you and everybody looking at you, seeing what you're going to do, that's the difference between great individuals. You know what I'm saying? Because when everybody looking at you, you know what I'm saying? Can you deliver? And Nikki has proven that. She has delivered when everybody was looking at her like, oh, she the next one. She on these tracks with Kanye and Jay-Z. You feel me? Rick Ross, all these people on this track, and she come in and do what she did. So that's so when them lights get bright and everybody looking at you, can you perform? And can you not just perform? Can you really just come with that hit? Ah, so if Megan Smart don't say nothing else, like did he? Oh my goodness, she got to say something. This hip hop because see, this is the thing. If Megan don't say anything, it's going to make her look. In my opinion, it's going to make her look weak because Nicki called you out. Kind of like how Remy Ma called out Nicki, and Nicki had to go get Drake and Lil Wayne. See, even though I like that record, that flow, you know what I'm saying? I don't like no frauds. I love that record, but that don't take away what Sheether did to Nicki. So now that Nicki called out, see, Nicki is smart. By Nicki calling out Megan Thee Stallion, now Megan has to perform, and if she don't perform, it's going to it's going to make Megan look weak because Nicki called you out directly. You feel me? See this is where that hip hop mentality come in play. It's like once I call you out, you have to do something, or you look weak. So even though my record may not be the greatest, but I called you out. And if you don't respond, then it make it look like you ain't really about it like that. You know what I'm saying? See, now the pressure is really on Megan Thee Stallion, less Nicki right now. Ah, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And see, I'm just telling you, it's all about them lights. It's all about the lights. Oh, I should say it's more about the likes and the lights. Hey. Exactly. See, because Mike Tyson, that was a great example right there. Mike Tyson start biting the ear because he couldn't win. He couldn't handle the fact that he was getting beat up. He was like, I gotta do something. I remember seeing an interview with Mike Tyson. He was saying, he just got tired of, getting punched on, and he couldn't really get, Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't really get him, so he just started. He's like, man, the closest thing he got to him was his ear. So he like, ah. Yeah, that's true. He lost the fight, but we still talking about it. Yeah, that's true. But what kind of talk do you really want to have about it? You know what I'm saying? See, this is the difference with rap. Everybody want to be able to boast and brag about what they did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We helping Megan right now. You know what I'm saying? This the hottest, like Nikki said, this the hottest Megan been in her whole career, man. You know what I'm saying? But can that equate record sales? Can that equate people going to see her? You feel me? Because look, Nikki about to go on tour. I bet you Nikki's tour about to sell out now. Her tour gonna sell out. You feel me? So Megan got to come through. You feel me? She got to come through, and I think that yeah, Nikki needs a new audience. Yeah, yes and no, not necessarily though. I mean, because the way I look at on X, when I'm on X, man, she got a lot. She got a lot of barbs, man. That's a lot. So I think with Nikki is different though. She don't need a new audience because the audience she have, they're going to support her. I mean, they proved it with the album. She already platinum. So at this point in Nikki's career, she don't need a new audience. She just need to satisfy the audience that she has, and she'll be good. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, when you think of other artists like Beyonce and stuff like that. I don't think that they're trying to get new fans. They just trying to satisfy the millions of fans that they already have and keep them, spending money and coming to the show, buying the merch, and all that good stuff. It's like because once you get big enough, you don't really have to really trip off new fans because you probably get a couple here and there, but long as you satisfy your core, you good. And with Nicki Minaj, that's what it just proved with this last album. Now she really didn't have no radio play at all. I mean, I periodically listen to the radio. I didn't hear no Nicki Minaj songs on the radio except for some old stuff, but they didn't play none of her new stuff. You know, but it still sold. Yeah, yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like for Nicki and artists like Nicki, the type of caliber she's in, long as she satisfy her core fans, it's all good. And be honest with you, from what in the clip I did see, what she talked about when she put out the Bigfoot, Nicki did say that she was putting it out for her fans. Her fans kept telling her, she need to, come at Megan Thee Stallion, and that's why she put out the Bigfoot. So yeah, nah, as long as she satisfy her fans, she should be good. But I just think overall, man, I was expecting a whole lot more from Nicki on that Bigfoot record. You know what I mean? But now we're gonna look and see what Megan gonna do. Can she come with that heat? Can she come with that ether? Can she come with that sheether? I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. She got like say might need to get her a couple of more ghost riders, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was a disappointment. She was definitely disappointed. Her barbs for show. But I don't think that it's going to be disappointed enough for them not going to support her. Remy, Megan and Remy FaceTiming right now. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what? They probably are. She probably. You know what? That would be her best writer. There you go. You just gave up the sauce right there. So Megan need to call Remy and have Remy and Papoose help write her lyrics. There she go. You just solved the issue right there. She don't need no party or parlay. She don't need homeboy. Just call up Remy and have her and Papoose. Long as they writing all the raps, you good. It's out of here. But I don't know if I don't know if Remy can write the type of bars to the way that Megan spit it though. That's gonna be the issue. Because Megan gonna be hitting you with the ah. Yeah, Megan gonna be on the track going ah. Oh, oh, I'm just we just chopping it up. I mean, hey, what can I say? You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be a mess. You know, I just don't want Megan coming with a body yaddy type song. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna work in this type of battle. She can't do a body yaddy, man. You feel me? She got to come with some real heat on there. Don't come with the body yaddy verse, man. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to really come with that heat, man. You know, but I think that I personally think that Nicki, if this is a smart move on Nicki was just setting her up for her to take the fall, like take the bait, and then she gonna come back with some monster track. But I don't know. I don't, I don't know. uh, Yeah, I think she might be baiting her for show. That might be a bait, you know? It might be a bait. I guess we're gonna find out. Cause I just think that for Nikki to put that out so fast, maybe she was already working on something else. Was like, oh, let me just throw this out there and see if Megan bite. But one thing I do want to point out, I said this early in this live. I don't agree with whoever went to Megan Thee Stallion mother gravesite and did the twerking or whatever the hell they was doing. That's highly disrespectful. That don't have nothing to do with rap. You feel me? I don't stand for that. I don't like that. You feel me? That ain't cool. Rapping and boasting and you know what I mean, saying what you dislike about somebody, cool. But disrespecting the dead, I ain't feeling that, man. I'm not feeling that. That ain't, what I'm saying? That ain't my cup of tea. Yeah, that was wrong. That was over the top. And I did see, I don't know if that was Nikki or some people that's affiliated with her, but they did put out like a statement saying that, that is very distasteful and disrespectful and she don't stand for that. And I'm glad somebody connected to Nicki Minaj put out that type of message because that ain't cool, man. Like I was saying earlier, for me, I'm all about the music. I'm not here to be talking about people, you know what I'm saying? Family like that. Nah, I'm not here for that. But if you rapping and it's strictly on wax, you battling, whatever, you don't like this feet too big, cool. That's fine. Anything public record, cool, that's fine. Or if you come with some stuff that about me that nobody else know, that's cool. But disrespecting the dead and all that, no, that ain't cool. In no type of way. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So karma, yeah. No, I agree with that. Yeah, certain things just off limits. Yeah, absolutely. I just think that's just way too far. I took it way overboard. And come on now. You know what I mean? Like it's not that serious. So, but I'm glad that Nikki or somebody connected to her, put out that message because that ain't cool. Straight up, you know? But what you think though? You think Nikki gonna be able to? You think she gonna come with that back to back, or is Nikki done too? That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Can she come with that flow? You know what I'm saying? Because the way I look at it, right? Either Nikki is super smart and trying to bait out Megan, or she just was very just too relaxed and just took it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Of her skills and everything. So of what Nikki normally put out. If she just took this battle for granted, like, oh, I can just throw out anything and I can beat Megan regardless. If she thought that way, I'm very disappointed in that. Let's see. Say Nikki knows even if she can't comes with that flow. Megan said what she said. Yeah, that's true. I just think that I was expecting a little bit more. I wanted something more than what she offered. You know what I mean? And I just feel like another thing that's concerning too on Megan end is that, I know she put the record. When did she put that record out? How long has it been? Let me see. 'Cause I was just listening to both of these records. It came out on the 25th. So yeah, Megan put out the record on the 25th. That was like almost a week ago. and she haven't put out anything since. So is Megan going to respond? Because it's been like almost a week. Let me see. What did and Nicki Minaj put her record out? What was it? Yesterday. Yeah. So it's been almost a week for Megan Thee Stallion, and I haven't heard nothing else. So I'm not sure. Is she gonna come back with something? You say wasn't expecting a lot more middle school lunch period bars. Oh my goodness. You said she got middle school lunch period bars. Oh my goodness. That's so disrespectful. But hey, I ain't mad at you though. You know? I mean, I don't know. Said she put middle school lunch period bars. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Are she gonna hit? Megan's gonna hit you with the I I just hope that if Megan do come back, she got to come with that fire, man. She got to come with that undeniable, man. You know what I mean? Because, and then also, then when I think back, right? Let me see. How did I hear? So they beef. What they beef started on when Nicki Minaj did the Hot Girl Summer remix. She was saying that Nicki Minaj was saying that Megan was basically, just begging her to do the verse or whatever. And from my understanding, Nicki Minaj did her verse for free on Hot Girl Summer. Is that true? So if that's true that Nicki Minaj did the Hot Girl Summer verse for free, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, she did it for free. I do feel there is some type of loyalty that you do owe Nicki Minaj though. Cause just think about that. That was what? When did Hot Girl Summer come out? 17, somewhere around there? So when that came out, Nicki was, I mean, she always been Nicki, but Megan was just getting on. So for her to do that track, the verse for her, and do it for free, and then you turn around, I guess, and do a song. Oh, 19? Yeah, that's still about what, 4 years ago? Sheesh. Yeah, actually five, huh? Yeah, that's almost 5 years ago. Sheesh. So it's like for Nicki to do that verse for Megan, right? And then for her to, I guess, do the song with Cardi B right after that, or and just that whole situation, how things unfolded. She was saying that I did read somewhere where Nicki was saying that Megan wasn't even trying to recognize her after she got the verse from her. You know what I mean? So it's just like when somebody, of Nicki caliber do something for you, not saying you have to kiss her feet, but at least, show that, that gratitude, that appreciation. Because she didn't have to do it, let alone do it for free. I just feel like you owe that person a little bit more respect. And you know what I'm saying? Because just think about it. If you trying to get on and you got somebody that's way up there, they come down and say, hey, I'm not only I'm gonna help you out, I'm not even gonna charge you. That's unheard of. Let's be honest. Especially today, everybody talk about the bag. Got to get the bag for this bag. But for Nicki to do that verse completely for free, yeah, Megan definitely should have showed her more love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I'm like that to this day. Like if I'm trying to get somewhere in life and somebody, what I'm saying, look out for me. I ain't saying we ain't talking about no Diddy type stuff. I ain't talking about that. But I'm just saying, you know, within reason, I would always look out for you because I remember how you looked out for me when I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, that guy. You feel me? So I just feel like that definitely should still stand today, and even with Nicki and Megan in that situation. Megan should have had a little bit more respect for her and look out for her, or at least, big her up, or say, oh, I can't do this because, Nikki looked out for me when she didn't have to, and not charge you. Shh, come on now. So the more I think about that, that makes me think even more about the character of Megan Thee Stallion. He said, like, Future gave Beyonce, yeah, yep, yeah. Man, I just heard that the Future version too. It's on YouTube. I checked it out just about a year ago. Yeah, Future gave Beyonce "Drunken in Love." I didn't know he gave it to her for free. Wow. Whoa. I didn't know Future gave it to Beyonce for free though. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. When somebody do stuff like that for you, man, you gotta always show them love. And you know what? Now I think about back on that, Jay Z used Future on a I think they did the DJ Khaled song. I was wondering why Future was on the hook of Jay Z. It was the DJ Khaled song he had did years ago. He was on that, and he was on something else too. I can't remember. Yeah, you should always show love, man. I just feel like, man, when somebody look out for you when you know they didn't have to and they don't charge you, you supposed to look out for them, man. You should have some type of code of respect for them. You feel me? Just because you know they didn't have to and they looked out for you. That really do mean something. You know what I'm saying? So if that was the issue, then Megan is wrong for that. And then also it shows more of Megan Thee Stallion disloyal more than anything. That means you really can't be trusted. You feel me? Because if I look out for you, if I'm in a major position and I come down and I look out for you, you know what I'm saying? And you can't look out for me or have a certain type of honor for me when I didn't have to do this for you. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, a lot of people make that mistake because you never know later on in life how your life may go. You might need another favor, but now your bridge is burned. Now, no, you know what I'm saying? That person ain't trying to rock with you, you know? And it's making me think even more about the situation. Like, I'm kind of leaning even more on Nikki's side when I think more about it, especially when you think about what she did for Megan. Because what have Megan done for Nikki since then? You feel me? So it's like, that's crazy when I think about it. Because I wasn't even thinking about that till you just said that. So I appreciate that. Yeah, I just think that man. And now I'm thinking also, I know that Nikki had said something about when she was talking to Megan, that Megan was talking bad about Cardi B before they linked up and did the WAP song. Megan was talking bad about Cardi B to Nicki Minaj during that time frame when she did the song Hot Girl Summer with her, the remix. Right. Yeah, I agree. Megan out here like Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. What have you done for me lately? So true. So true. So true. Oh, you like that? Oh, you gotta watch the shoulder shake though. Gotta work them shoulders, you know what I mean? Hey. Uh, but yeah, I just think that the more I think about it, right, that dude come off real make Megan look real bad. Yeah, them shoulders, you know what I mean? Gotta kill him with the shoulders, But it do me look, man. Now that I'm thinking more about it and what you were saying, This make Megan look even worse because if she was talking bad about Cardi B to Nicki Minaj, and then after you do a song with Nicki Minaj, then you turn around and do a song with Cardi B after you just got through talking bad about her, it make Megan character look flawed, man. It'll make Megan character look like she just can't be trusted. She just kind of go with anything. You know what I'm saying? And then you think about, I hate to say it, you to make me even think more about the Tory Lane situation. And I ain't even speaking on who shot who, just the fact that how her story was so wishy-washy after a while. You feel me? So all this is playing into her character when you put it all together. So to me, this will make Megan look horrible right now. You feel me? It definitely does. You know? So I guess she just go wherever the wind blow. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's starting to look like. But yeah, you're right. You might have a major point, but yep, that's why Megan. Yep, keep it cute after this, and then yep, and keep it mute. Yeah. Now that you're saying that, and now I think more about it, it would make sense for Megan to be on more of just keep quiet and stay mute because all this is going to do is continue to open up more and more, of her flawness. It's going to get exposed even more because I can imagine just me talking about this right now, what kind of information that Nikki really may have or be able to get access to. You feel me? Especially if Nikki got the audio of Megan Thee Stallion talking crazy about Cardi B. Ooh. If somehow Nikki got that audio, oh my goodness, man. Because I remember now I'm thinking more of it. Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion was on IG Live years ago because Megan was talking about how I think she was going to college or something like that. Yeah. If Nikki called Tori, oh my goodness, man. Well, I don't think Tori. Well, he would have to come with something real juicy though, because at this point, Tori looking kind of, he looking crazy out here too. But if he had something super juicy that it really could hurt Megan, yeah, yeah, yeah. I knew I was right. Yeah, because I remember. I'm telling you, because I'll be on these YouTube streets, man. I be checking stuff out, But I remember, yeah, they was on a live together years ago, Megan and Nikki, and Megan was talking about how she was finishing school. And so I just make me think if Nikki got some type of audio of Megan talking reckless about Cardi B, sheesh. If that's true, oh my goodness, man. Yeah, Tori would make up something right now. He'll make up anything. I'm telling you. He tired of sitting, Tori tired of sitting in cell block 8, washing his drawers in the toilet. You feel me? He like, get me out of here. I want to go back to Canada. Nah, Playboy. You gotta finish doing this time, my friend. Hey, I bet you Tori wish he would have took the stand now. Huh? Tory wish he could have took that stand now. He ain't trying to be gangster no more, ain't he? He got shooters. He ain't trying to hear that. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. I did a video about Tory Lanez months back. You know, when you want to be out here and you want to play that gangster role, this is what gangsters get. You know what I'm saying? If you still alive, then you get cell block 8. You get to wash your drawers in the toilet. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You got to sleep on a bunk bed with a grown man, either on the top bunk or the bottom bunk. You know what I'm saying? You got to share your bunk beds, two grown ass men. Yeah, that's that gangster life, man. I know Tori wish you would have took that stand now. You feel me? You wish you could have took that stand and say, Your Honor, say this her right here. She did it. What's her name? Chelsea. Chelsea did it. Chelsea had the gun. I was trying to get the gun from her, and she, whatever. He wish he could take that stand right now. You feel me? See, this is what happens when you come to the U.S. I know he's from Canada, but it's a lot different in the U.S. from Canada when it comes to the laws. Yeah, exactly. So you want to play that gangster role, and you don't want to talk, right? You don't want to take the stand, okay? And then you got your daddy out there talking about it's Jay Z, it's the Rock Nation, Jay Z, the Rock Nation. That ain't how you do it in the U.S., man. That don't help you. I don't know how they do it in Canada, but in the U.S., that stuff don't help you, man. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah, you gotta understand. Yeah, come on, man. And then you gonna do it at the courthouse too? That ain't what you do, man. And ever since then, everybody been quiet. I ain't heard them from Tory Lanez or his father. Ain't nobody saying nothing. This is how you supposed to do it. You wait till you get in court and you get up there and say, you know what you know what Tory Lanez was supposed to do? He was supposed to get up there like Gunna. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Chelsea, yes, ma'am. That's her right here. That she was the one. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot about Drake Daddy. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Drake dad too. I didn't see it, but I heard about his dad though. I didn't see any clips about him as much. About Drake dad. But Tory Lane's dad, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You come to the US, man. You gotta understand you have to move a certain type of way. And you definitely don't want to be talking about you a gangster and out here doing videos talking about you got all these shooters and you know what I mean? While you in the midst of a major court case, nah, bro. You want to be either quiet or don't say nothing at all. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look that up too. You said he a mess, his daddy, because I have heard about Drake dad, but I didn't really look it up at all. I'm gonna definitely look that up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing, man. Too many people come to the US, you live the US lifestyle, but you forget a few things that's important, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, cuz and then also Tory Lanez was kind of taunting in them records cuz on his album he kind of talk about he was kind of like taunting, from my understanding, taunting Megan Thee Stallion a little bit on some of them songs. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand these courts. These people in court. If you want to be honest, a lot of them is not hella old, so they know about the music. They familiar with the music. So it's like you think that these people don't not listening or don't listen to your music. No, they'll listen to it. Look at Young Thug situation, man. They got wrote down all that man lyrics. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you. You say Drake dad. Let me see. Yeah, Dennis Graham. That's his name. Yeah, because I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, he was in prison too. Dennis ended up serving time in prison for drug related charges following the dissolution of his marriage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on this. I'm gonna check some of this out later. But yeah, Drake. They said Drake dad was a yeah, he was a wild dude too. Okay. Dennis is the man. Yeah, I see. I'm gonna check some of this out later. But yeah, I'm telling you, you know, the thing of it is, I'm trying to. A lot of people get confused, man. When you go into court, when you fighting a high profile case, you got to understand they're gonna be looking everywhere. They're gonna be looking at everything and everyone. And like you said, being surveillance, especially out here in California. You know what? With speaking of Tory Lanez, California is the worst state for you to be doing that cowboy stuff in. You feel me? You come to California. I know it's surveillance everywhere, but I think California and New York, we one of the highest cameras. Like I don't care where you at in California, there's cameras everywhere. Them little alleyways and stuff like that. There's so many cameras, man. From the Bay to LA, it's small little cities and pockets. You might be able to get away with it, but you hit the major areas. Oh yeah, it's cameras everywhere. From I think California and New York, they one of the top of the list when you talk about surveillance, and especially in the high populated area. Yep, it's cameras in the cameras. Yeah, I like that. It's cameras in the camera. Yeah. It's cameras in the cameras. I like that. That's a good line. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man, get it confused. They really get this confused. And you come to California, and now, not only that, in California, the gun laws out here, oh my goodness. You got to be straight out here, man. You either got to know how to move, or you need to make sure you got all your penal codes set up correctly with them guns out here. One thing about California, I can say this. A lot of people say that you can't carry out here. That's not completely true. You can carry depending on what county you're in. Each county is different in California. Some counties you are allowed to carry, some are not. Some is prohibited. It's not an option. But the thing of it is, you have to understand the law, the land of the law, where you're at. Each state, each county is different in California. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got to know. Yeah. It's serious. The gun laws like that out here. Yeah, it is. So, like for me, I'm in the Bay Area, like Oakland, San Francisco. Each city is different. Yeah, each city. So if you go to Frisco, the laws of the guns is a little bit different than Oakland, and then where I'm at in Richmond area is different. Contra Costa County. It's all about the counties in California. So depending on what county you're in, that's where the laws is a little tricky. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in down south, it's different. Like if you Alabama or Missouri, I mean, excuse me, Alabama or Memphis or somewhere like that, it's a lot more open. Florida, more open. But you come to the West Coast, you come to the West Side over here, man. You got to understand. You come to California, each county is different. You know, and most places in California, you cannot have the gun and the clip by each other. You got to have a clip in the trunk or the gun in the trunk. Yeah, you got to have it all separated. Yeah, yeah. Like they can't be close to each other depending on what county you in. So it's serious out here. And the charge for that is ridiculous. So you can't play out here. Yeah. No. Well, think of it like this. California is one of the states that makes the most money in the United States. Like California by itself make more than the average state, like Texas and stuff like that. From my understanding, California, we make a lot of money as a state itself. So just think about that. You want to protect your investment, meaning you want to protect the people that's making the money for you. So because California we produce so much money, a big cash flow, for United States, when it come to Cali, they want to make sure their residents, their citizens, or want to make sure they feel the most protected. But it's a gift and a curse, though, because yeah, on one hand you have the strict gun laws, but at the same time you still want to be able to, defend your family. So it's tricky. But in Tory Lane's situation, it's even worse because guess what? He's not even a U.S. citizen. So the laws for him is even stiffer than somebody, that's from United States. So that's why Tory Lanez, in my opinion, got all that time, is because for one, you're a foreigner, you're not a U.S. citizen, and this happened in California, one of the most strict gun law state in United States. I believe New York and California kind of neck to neck when it comes to gun laws. So it's like you a foreigner, you out here, what I'm saying, John Wick in it. You feel me? You got choppers on choppers and all these type of things. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. It's politics. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you got to understand wherever it's big money at, that's where the big risk is going to be at. Remember that. You feel me? Yeah. Don't never get that twisted. You know, and it's like when you go down south, some of them southern states, man, you don't even have to have a gun license in some of them southern states. From my understanding, you can literally go into a gun shop, no license, nothing, and say, "Oh yeah, let me get this. Let me get this gun." I think they do have to do a background check because that's now federal. Everybody have to do a background check, but other than that, in some states, you can literally just walk in and get you a gun pretty quickly. You know. Oh, okay. Oh, you in North Carolina? Okay, okay. Yeah, I got some. I got some. I got a few people out there. What's that? North Carolina. Take your shirt off. Twist it in the air, just like a helicopter. I thought I knew you probably would do what that was. That's the he, who was that? PD Pablo. He had two songs. That was it that I know. He had to it should take your shirt off, twist it in the air like a helicopter, and he had uh Tanisha. Yeah, he had Tanisha, Aisha. Who was the name of that song? Who he's naming all the girls in the song? How you like it? How you like that? Wearing the thing like that? Uh. I think how you like it or something like that. He had them two songs. That was it. Hey, speaking of that, right? Did y'all really take y'all shirt off and twist it in the air like a helicopter? Was that a real thing in North Carolina? Y'all be in the middle of the little corner store and be like, "Man, I need to take my shirt off and twist it in the air like a helicopter." It was that hot out there. It did for years. Oh my goodness. I thought that was just a rap song. I didn't know they really did that though. Oh my goodness. It's all in the video. They just like this. uh, like some of them dudes that need to take their shirt off, man. Leave your shirt on, bruh. You just get you another shirt. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I didn't know that was a real thing though. Wow. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Twisted, take your shirt off, twisted in the air like a helicopter. My goodness. Exactly. That was Timberland. Oh, that was Timberland taking his shirt off. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh no. Don't tell me that was Timberland taking his that you know what? You're right. I think that was Timberland taking his shirt off. Twisted in the air just like a helicopter, North Carolina. Oh my goodness. You got me over here dying. I'm starting to sweat. Oh my goodness. That was Timberland taking his shirt off. That was horrible, man. I'm like, what? Nah, bruh. Just keep the triple X white tee on and get you another white tee, man. Just get you another one, man. That's the one you twist in the air. Don't take your shirt off. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Uh, They couldn't write the track and not take your shirt off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was woo, man. And what of it the one that was a good time, I guess. 'Cause I did like that song. I ain't gonna lie to you, but when they started taking the shirt off, I was like, okay. I guess that's cool. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah. uh oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, thank you for subbing up. You know, I go live at least 3, 4 times a week between 9:30. I'm kind of late though, you know. So from 9:30 West Coast time, it's usually between 9:30 and 10 is when I usually do my lives during the week. So I appreciate you subscribing. Make sure you hit that like button, you know. Thank you. Thank you. Sandra, right? I'm saying it correctly? No, I appreciate that. No, I really do. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate you. You know, I like chopping it up with you too. I try to, definitely reach into the live chat, and make sure I see who's in there. And I appreciate you tonight. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All the time. You know, I'm always on here. I always do different things. Mostly it's motivational videos, but I like to chop it up like this too a lot. Yeah, absolutely. No, for sure. I needed that laugh tonight too, though. I'm gonna go back. You know what? When this live over, I'm gonna go and check out that video just for you. You know what I mean? Check out you know, I ain't gonna take my shirt off though. But I'll take my little towel twisted in the air like a helicopter just for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But I appreciate you tonight. I'm about to shut it down and I will be back tomorrow. And I appreciate the comments tonight that really helped this live channel. It helped me with the live out tonight. So I really appreciate you. Oh my goodness. So thank you for watching this live tonight. I am Shawn B. Stoller. Until next time, peace.